Hey there, Eagles. As you know, we just had our Armstrong in Action Assembly a week ago where we've gone from phase 1 of the Clash of Classes to phase 2. This is where it really heats up. This is where it gets very exciting. In each of our grades, we are having a Clash of Classes review tournament on the academics or the curriculum that you've been working on throughout the year. As we showed you in the assembly, you actually have a scoreboard that's going to line the hallway around your grade level classes. It's a friendly competition between each of the teams, which are 2 or 3 people on a grade level, and each of the classes on the grade level. And you get to see those scores each time you take a new assessment on the scoreboard. How it works: each time you're ready to take a new quiz, you with your teachers and your teammates are going to get ready. You're going to do some preparation, maybe some assignments, some one-on-one buddy group work to get yourselves as sharp, as smart, as ready as you can on every single concept. We're trying to win as a team, just the 2 of us, but we're also trying to help our class get the highest average in the entire grade level. So it's a lot of fun along the way. Now, coming up very shortly, we're actually going to begin this here on April 27th, so it's 1 week away from when this is going to first air. We begin the end-of-year SAGE testing. This week in our Above and Beyond, that will have the schedule go home so all students and parents are aware of which classes are taking the SAGE test on which days. In our upper grades, all the students will be taking 6 different SAGE tests, 2 for language arts, 2 for math, and 2 for science. 3rd grade, you'll be taking 4 because you don't take the science ones. In our younger grades, your goal, of course, is tied to your DIBELS progress or your DIBELS benchmark, which we're going to do in a couple weeks here. Watch for that schedule and be ready. On the days you test, there's something you're trying to do each time you come. You get 4 points possible on every single test day. You get a point if you come to school on time. We don't want you to be rushed and coming into the test nervous because you were running into the school. We want you to do your very best work on the test. We want you to solve all of the problems that are on that test, and we also want you to check all of your answers. And like I said in the assembly, it's best to check your answers by actually putting the first set of answers to the side and getting a new piece of paper and doing them again and then comparing the 2. When you do it that way, you'll really catch if you made a mistake or not. If you do those 4 things, once again, coming on time, doing your best work, solving all the problems, and checking all your answers, you can earn up to 4 points for each test you take. Those 4 points count as 4 times your name is entered in the drawing for the prizes we do at the end of the Clash of Classes. So it's something fun to get to work on. Also, during the testing, your teachers are going to be watching for students who are excelling at one of those 4 things, and they'll hand out, much like they do with gratitudograms, a QR surprise reward. If they hand that to you, they're acknowledging that you're doing some great work on doing your very best on the SAGE test or checking your answers or those other things. Also, each day we'll have the teachers choose someone from their class who they would call their clan pick for the day, the one who seemed to really shine on how they handled the SAGE testing during that time. Now, one of my favorite parts of SAGE testing is, as challenging it is, we know that you need a little bit of a pick-me-up, and we've provided that in the form of, while you're testing, you are allowed to chew a piece of gum that we'll provide for you. You get to chew it the whole time you're testing. The longer you're testing, the longer you get to chew that gum. Don't rush, you're going to be there anyways, and you can enjoy the gum for that much longer if you can keep testing, keep checking your work, doing your very, very best. Now, our younger grades, we know you're not doing the SAGE testing this year, but this is something you can look forward to because you'll all get a chance to do this once you start in 3rd grade. Now, speaking of our younger grade students and our kindergarten 1st and 2nd graders, you're heading up our Booster Club. We need you to cheer on our 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders as they're getting ready and they're taking these difficult end-of-year SAGE tests. Kindergarten, we've assigned you to be the Booster Club and to cheer on our 3rd graders. 1st grade, we want you to cheer on our 4th graders. And 2nd grade, we want you to cheer on our 5th graders. Mrs. Rowland's class has volunteered to head up cheering on our 6th graders. So every grade has a booster club, and we need to really champion what they're doing. That's a lot of stuff. That's kind of the condensed version of our Armstrong in Action Assembly and the condensed version of what our Clash of Classes Phase 2 will look like. Good luck, Eagles.